Yeah, so the equivalent to a pint would be me walking to the bar and saying, mate, can I get 2 schooners of new?
Manhood.
You're gonna love.
Actually, I'm burning candle at both ends at the minute.
Yeah, I know the feeling. But you know what's really good? That you can switch off for an hour whilst you
trying to date, trying to raise a child.
Oh no! I want to talk to you about that in a minute. Because
I can't talk about my dating life.
No, I'm not talking about dating life. Raising a child on your own. Honestly, my hat goes off to you. But burning candle at both end, as well as doing the Manhood podcast. Respect.
Yes, I like it though.
Do you enjoy
All
it?
the time I see you these days, at least they're at football when we're both stressed out travelling, driving up to Newcastle. We literally met each other in the stand. Hiya.
You're right. Yeah, good. And then
sorry, Tom, there's no space on here. You have to sit somewhere else.
Newcastle were really frustrating. Not frustrating. The game we lost 4-1. It was the stadium's amazing, but the fan situation, the safe standing, and we were crammed on a row, weren't we?
What we do to create memories for our children, I think, is honourable.
I know. Anyway, welcome to Manhood. It's episode 34. What is it?
It's an episode.
It's an episode. I think we've done 5, but it's 34. Anyway, you'll know by looking at it.
I am getting a stomach ulcer.
Are you?
I think so. I think there's something going on.
How do you know?
All the stress.
Is something coming out of you, or is it the pain in you?
No, yeah.
Pain deep inside.
But my stomach's been dodgy for ages.
It's weird.
We did a food review video the other day. I had to take a bottle of Pepto-Bismol so I could eat.
I thought that was just a prop. Like when you
good gag though. That one.
It was a very good gag. Dom ran me. We were doing there's a channel called The Only Scrans, and me and Dom are on it randomly. Out of all the people in Bradford, they're going to choose.
Got 1 million followers.
Yeah, man.
And he shows us who've got 12 followers.
So we were eating at a Syrian restaurant, and I rung Dom and went, "A Syrian restaurant? Like what the hell do they eat in Syria?"
But then we looked at the menu,
fried rat.
and essentially they're just stolen cuisine from Greece and Turkey.
Yeah, they have. And I'm like, Syria's definitely not in the Mediterranean. Anyway, we turned up and Don ran me before and went, I'm really struggling. I'm going to have to bring some Pepto-Bismol. And I was like, oh, I love this guy. He's got a gag lined up already, a prop. But then you have genuinely got an illness.
It was just a very fortunate situation as far as the gag's concerned. But yeah, I think it's because I'm non-stop. And I know you are as well, because
mate, I know.
there have been times where we've planned stuff or whatever and you've been like, I can't do it.
Literally can't do it.
Got something else in the diary.
My diary's rammed, which is weird. So Abby's away this week. She's surprised her dad in Corfu, which was really funny actually. Like she'd filmed herself walking in the house and dad was sat there. She literally flew over. She's gone for 3 nights just to surprise him. He's been over there all summer. Her dad is Greek.
And Abby deserves a break.
Oh, 100%. I'll get into that in a minute. So she walks into the room and filming him. He just goes, oh. Luckily,
have you got the video?
I've got the video.
You can put it on.
I can play the audio.
No, but we can put it on in the edit.
Oh,
that's how media works.
I'm audio centric. So yeah, she surprised him. But what it's made me realise is because she's not in the house. And it's, I don't know how you do it on your own. So, and I don't mean that in like a sympathetic way. What I mean is like when you put something down, like in kitchen, right, it's still there. 2 hours later.
That don't reflect very well on you.
No, I know it don't.
Abby's not in the house and all your rubbish is still lying around.
So like...
the magic elf's not here to clean all this up. Where is she?
She's like a workaround.
Well, I hope you appreciate Abby now you've realised that.
Mate, I appreciate Abby, but I also... the first person I thought of, which is quite sad, was you. I was like, Dom does all this. Like, I mean, look, I do stuff in the house. I love cooking. I do tidy up now and again. But Abby's like a workaround. She's constantly tidying up.
Yeah.
So how do you do it? Do you just leave one big pile of...
But do you not see why, when I came around to your house once and Abby was covered in like rubble.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Rubble.
Abby, what have you been doing? Oh, just knock the bathroom wall down. What? Not only has she done all the cleaning, she knocked the bathroom wall down. Not only is she doing all the running after you, and I know you appreciate it, she also painted this studio.
She did. She did.
I came to visit once to see how we were getting on, and Abby had a roller out. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, so use that euphemism. Yeah, she chipped the bathroom tiles off in the bathroom, and she doesn't stop. She's like my dad. She can't sit still, whereas all I want to do is sit still. So what I'm saying to you is, right, when you have a washing up, are you doing it straight away? You must have a routine.
I've got a dishwasher. The dishwasher routine is good. I don't put the dishwasher on until it's full.
Yes.
So when you're only a single dad, there's not that much stuff.
Once
going
a week,
on
I bet.
Yeah, once or twice a week, maybe.
I was just about to talk about the dishwasher. Well, I didn't know where it was. I had to find it first. When
I haven't washed up forever. I don't think I've ever washed up.
So I realised I found the dishwasher because I didn't know where it was, obviously. That's a joke, by the way. Did you get it?
She's in coffee.
That's a bit of like misogyny. I do know where the dishwasher is. And I realised, hang on a minute, I reckon I could put this on in about a week. The way we're filling it up. And there's 3 of us. There's only two of you and Ted. I bet you put it on once every 2 weeks.
Well, I had you on the phone this morning for a millisecond and you went, Theo, get the keys!
Well, Theo
Tom's struggling on his own.
He was dancing in the kitchen, and I was supposed to give him a lift and getting down here, and he was dancing around the keys. I went, pass me the keys. And he was just dancing around them, like gyrating. So I wanted on the phone to you. Nico tried to put shoes on blocking the doorway, and I couldn't get to the keys. So I like, pass me the keys. He was just completely ignoring me. So I had to snap.
Yeah, do you know what it is? We're jealous.
Of what?
We're jealous of that carefree. I'm jealous of Ted.
Yeah.
Ted leaves mess everywhere. And the only reason he gets shouted at from time to time is because I'm jealous. I wish I could just leave mess everywhere and sit around.
Do you not?
And that's what your life is with Abby.
Do you not get him to tidy it up though?
Yeah, he does. And he's getting better at it now. He's getting older. And like when his girlfriend's around, she's really like domesticated. And she'll tidy his bedroom. I once came home, she was hoovering my stairs. She's lovely.
That's good.
It's great.
Does she do all that?
She was hoovering the stairs, yeah. But she doesn't do it at her own house.
That's weird, isn't it?
It is, but apparently it's a thing that you feel more motivated to do it at someone else's house.
Oh, right. What, because it's filthy?
Well, no, my house ain't filthy.
I don't think
as
it's
you well
filthy.
know, I'm a very tidy guy. But I do...
Abby cleans my mum and dad's glasses. So
give them here. Pull them off the face.
Not those glasses. No, so when we go to her house, my dad... He puts glasses in the dishwasher, and basically you just get leftover porridge in them.
Yeah.
And then he takes them out of the dishwasher and puts them straight in the cupboard. So if you get a glass at my dad's house, you're going to get half of their leftover dinner from the night before, innit?
Yeah. That's so interesting because that happens to me all the time, and I thought that was a me problem. I was like, what is it that I'm doing wrong with the dishwasher?
You've got to hand wash
the glasses are full of sediment when we're done.
Yeah, you've got to... Oh, for God's sake, sorry. You've got to hand wash. You've got to hand wash glasses in like hot water.
Yeah, I put them in the dishwasher still. I just put it with a sediment. If it didn't come off in the dishwasher, it's not going to come off when I fill the glass with water to drink from it.
But would you put it with my mum's sediment? My dad's sediment.
Yeah, what's that? Honestly, and this is how you cope with running a household on your own.
Yeah.
Don't give a shit about stuff like that.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay, there's some stuff I haven't done. So we have duvets, like literally quilts in the living room when it's cold.
Yeah.
And every night Abby will put them away. I haven't put them away.
Now
They've stayed out.
Now you see, for a lad who
like
makes
a swinger's pad in the
for a
living
lad
room.
who makes a few quid, digging the duvets out instead of turning the heating on is
We've
mad.
literally, mate, it's a game changer. Get a living room duvet that stays in the living room over winter.
But it'd annoy me. I like. I'm not a big fan of my house, as you know, but I do like everything to be in order. Everything is in a place.
Would you not leave that out then?
I've had blankets, and when I look at them on the sofa, it annoys me. So I've had to just get rid of the blanket.
All right. So I've left blankets askew. The way Abby will tidy the house is like it's like the king's about to turn up any minute.
There is a thing that annoys me, is this Instagram living room thing that people just don't want mess. But I like it to feel lived in.
Yeah.
I kind of like clutter, like this. I like a lived-in house. I don't want everything to be perfect.
Character. It gives atmosphere, doesn't it?
That nothing that reflects your personality is in your house. That annoys me when people have just like the only way is Essex with their diamante drawers.
Basically, like an Airbnb is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You don't want an Airbnb.
I want my house to feel lived in.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what my ideal is? Do you know when you watch films and like there's a New York apartment and there's just books everywhere and art just on the floor?
Yeah, propped up against the wall.
Yeah, I like that.
And and like a cool
But everyone's house used to be like that.
Yeah,
everyone's house used to reflect like your grandma's house. That what they owned was on show.
Yeah.
Whereas now, what you own has got to be hidden in a cupboard.
Your grandma had paraphernalia, didn't she?
Yeah.
She had like my grandma had
reflection of their life.
owl ornaments and like war photos where you don't really ornaments don't exist, do they really?
No.
Tat.
Yeah, tat's gone.
It's
Whereas
only
I've got loads of
landfill.
tat. I once made the mistake of saying to Teddy that I really loved those. I thought that those pop figures were really cool. Now every birthday getting a pop figure. Not that I'm ungrateful.
But how often do you look at your tat? See, I find tat quite sad. I'll go into Theo's bedroom and he's got a bookshelf of tat, and I look and think, how often does he look at this and engage with the tat?
Yeah, but I think Theo is like me. I like to have my tat there.
Yes.
Like this.
Yeah.
All this is my tat. It's an
actually-
extension of my tat.
It actually is. Other than those random Batman figures.
Yeah.
Right, let's crack on with the show. I've got a great Dead and Alive.
Oh, is that not the
coming up.
show?
No, well, it is the show. But we've got to put some
You
features in.
didn't finish complimenting me on running a household on my own.
No, okay.
No, I'm kidding.
No, the compliment is the fact that when I was on my own and not struggling, I'm not struggling at all, but like finding it like, oh my God, I've got to move in this house. I got to sit my ass. And the first person I thought was you.
Yeah, well, that's quite sweet of you, actually. You're not you are not an emotional guy, but that is very sweet.
It is sweet.
Sometimes there are little cracks in your armour.
There is.
Fine. It's okay to be vulnerable. Do you know the other
talking.
You know the other thing I noticed, the crack in your armour,
Go on.
was when you told me that you sometimes cry in the car to Taylor Swift.
We've already mentioned that.
Yeah, I know,
But
but
it's perfect to this backdrop. You can't hear it. Put your headphones on, you'll hear it.
have I got headphones? We're advancing. Oh yeah, Tom Fletcher struggling on his own for 4 days. Oh well, I'm sorry you've had a difficult 4 days. You do get used to it though. But maybe have you found that you like sometimes have like an ultimate crash out where you've been so busy during the day that you sit on the sofa and nothing will move you?
Yes, so this was the other thing I said to you. I was going to suggest to you. Do you ever feel like you're working so much that you'll come home and not actually do anything in the house, and then go to bed and get up and work again?
Yeah.
And you think, what
am
have I done in that period?
Yeah, and that Queen song comes to mind. There must be more to life than this. Yeah, sometimes it is.
Race.
That's why I drove 2 hours over here today.
Oh God!
It took me longer to get to Brighouse today, which is 12 miles?
Yeah, yes,
than it
well.
took me to get to Newcastle. I'm not exaggerating. It took me longer. It took me an hour and a half to get to Newcastle.
That's
2
mental,
hours
isn't
to
it?
get here. Yeah.
And coming home from
understand it.
Newcastle, the A1 was closed, and I argued with Google Maps. And I went, no, I'm better than Google Maps. I know more than Google Maps. And
did you?
Google Maps was right, and I went through Durham, and it took me another 2 hours to get home from Newcastle. It was a nightmare. Anyway, we've got some features. We've got a brilliant Dead or Alive. I think this is the best Dead or Alive so far. It's going to confuse you, but you're going to love it. We're hopefully going to speak to an Australian to settle the debate. He's not.
I'm going to be honest with you, mate. There's no fucking debate there.
No, there is. There actually is a debate because somebody got in touch with me privately and said, I actually know what you mean. It's a grammatical thing. It's a cultural and grammatical thing, and no one else understands other than me and you. You've got to have a unique brain to understand my Australian thing.
What's happened here is they're similar to the flat Earth theory. Is that you've got a theory, and then one other person agrees with it, and you think, well, it's true then.
It's true. It's definitely true.
It's true.
We've got some listener feedback on Twitter, and a couple of mates have messaged, and we've got a new feature.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it's not a new feature. It's Tom's Hall of Shame, but I'm going to rebrand it as Cringe of the Week. First up, are you ready, Dom?
I think so.
Get headphones on because you'll understand the bed then.
I don't like wearing headphones. Ooh, yes.
Let's let it play out. I feel like I'd edit this bit a bit short next time. Dead or alive? Are you ready?
I was ready 10 minutes ago.
Madeleine McCann.
I can't answer that. That'll get us cancelled.
Come on. The score is
I
currently
don't really wanna-
about 3-3. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but there's
And
no
it's-
this. How can this possibly score?
Because
Unless this morning in the news it's been revealed that we know now exactly what's happened to her.
Because we're going to ask AI of the percentage chance that she's still alive, and whatever AI gives will give us the answer. But the ball's in your court here.
I think she died the day she went missing.
You saying dead?
Yeah.
Let's ask
I don't want to do too much discussion about this touchy subject.
It's touching it. What are the percentage chances that Madeleine McCann is alive? Hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
This is
whoa,
sick.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
The
whoa,
most
whoa,
recent and significant.
whoa, 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 whoa.
This is sick.
It's not sick. Wait, we'll just start again.
Development in the Madeleine McCann case is the release of the prime suspect, Christian Bruckner, from German.
It's not given a percentage chance. I need a percentage answer. What are the percentages that actually are still alive?
That's a philosophical question. As an AI, I don't have a biological life, so the concept of being alive or dead doesn't apply to me in the same way it does to a living organism.
We need an answer.
I am a computer program developed by Google. I am currently active and operating.
Well, tell you what you are, a gobby.
Shh. Shut up.
Right, I'm going to...
Maybe this it's a bit depressing. We can't do this week's poll, can we? On Instagram or whatever. Will this make social media clips? Who knows?
I'm asking ChatGPT. Let's see if that works. It's a really sensitive question, and it's again not giving me a percentage. It's impossible to put an accurate percentage. Mate, I feel disgusting doing this.
I'm not laughing at that, but I'm laughing at your reaction to it.
I'm so appalled.
I've got you on ropes here, haven't I? You started off really strong. I was basically giving you celebrities that were definitely dead. Then I got you with Mickey Graham. By the way, my mate messaged he knew exactly who Mickey Graham was straight away.
Well done him.
And you should know because Boyzone are getting back together out there. They're touring next year.
I saw that without Mickey Graham.
No, they are with Mickey Graham.
What? He said that he wasn't on there.
Here we go. This is the blooming Adams. What's he called? Scott Banks argument again live on YouTube.
Yeah, but hang on, you've embarrassed yourself there.
I know I have. I know.
On the video, this is boring. But on the video that we did with Only Scrams, I said to Tom that an ex-Bradford City player was out injured, so he wouldn't be playing against us. And Tom shouted at me. He said, "You're wrong. That's wrong." I don't know why you reacted so adamantly. You had no idea, but you reacted as if Scott Banks himself had called you.
I raised my voice, and because I'd just seen that he was playing against us. First time I played against us since playing against Carlisle or whatever. I read a stat on Twitter.
I'd seen that he was out injured and you shouted at me. No wonder Abby's gone to Corfu for a bit.
I am sorry for shouting you. But there was on the BBC couch and they were like, where's Mickey Graham? I know they weren't Irish, BBC News. Where's Mickey Graham? Charlie, whatever he's called, with big airline. Where's Mickey Graham? And Ronan went, Mickey Graham's, he'll be with us. He's just not here this morning.
Oh, good. I'm glad that he's back because he looked like he was struggling on that documentary. I'm glad he's back in with the lads.
I haven't actually watched the documentary.
You've not watched the Boyzone documentary? Oh, mate, you've got to watch it. Louis Walsh comes out looking like a right twat.
Does it?
Horrible man.
Oh,
that Stephen passed away, died.
Yeah, we talked about last week, yeah.
Louis Walsh had planted stories with the papers to try and keep Boyzone in the spotlight. Horrific, absolutely horrific, horrible man.
Well, that's why he's not working in TV anymore, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it's because he was a wrong un, but
not only that, Louis Walsh it's not like they exposed him. He exposed himself. He's being interviewed saying all this shit.
He's exposed himself. Who to?
No, with his evil ways. Yeah, it does not come across very well.
There's a reason why I said he exposed himself, because I've got Greg Wallace lined up in a bit, and you'll see why. So you were winning on Dead or Alive, and I brought it back there, and I think that is a point each for Maddie McCann, because nobody knows.
Yeah, I was really, I'm shocked that came up.
I should have done more research, and I should have known that AI was never going to give me an answer on that.
Yeah, you should have, but that's not how we operate on this show. You know what? We do have a bunch of regular listeners, and if they tuned in and this show was really well organised and well planned and structured, I think they'd come as a shock.
Sorry, I can ring Reese. I'm going to ring him now. Get your headphones on.
Oh, so hang on, you've got to tee it up. Why are we ringing Reese?
Reese is Australian. He's my brother-in-law.
Hey, g'day.
G'day, Reese. You all right? Can you hear us?
Oh, I can hear you, mate, loud and clear. What's happening?
Yeah, really. We're just recording the podcast. I just got your message. I'm trying to record, talk to my friend, and read your messages. So I'm not sure when you sent that, but hopefully buddy. You've got 2 minutes to talk now.
I can chat, mate. Yeah, what's good, mate? Talk to me.
Yeah, so first of all, we need to confirm that you are a genuine Australian, because you could be just doing a really good accent. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions to confirm if you're a true blue, if that's
mate,
okay.
Jesus Christ, you're putting me on show here.
I'm going to ask some questions. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to give you some terms, okay?
Fine.
So, if we were to go to a pub over here in the UK, we'd walk up to the bar and ask for a pint of beer, right?
Yeah.
And then in Australia, I've heard a rumour you don't have pints. What do you have? What's the equivalent?
Yeah, so the equivalent to a pint would be me walking to the bar and saying, mate, can I get 2 schooners of new?
Schooners of what?
And and when it's funny, because obviously when James when I first met James, we were going to the bar. I was like, hey man, I'm going to get a couple of schooners, and he's like, what? Like, you know, he's still shocked that we drink. It's just like our largest beer that we can order at the bar is like a midi to you guys.
Yeah, it's not quite a pint, is it? A schooner. It's smaller than
it's
a
like
pint.
Three quarters. You should say, Tom, that James is your brother.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, I've not teed you up, but James is technically he's not quite your brother-in-law, but he's married to your wife's twin sister. Yeah.
But if you do go to the Irish pubs here, then they will say to you, hey, listen, did you want a pint of what the Guinness or even of a regular beer? Otherwise, you know, you're just getting...
So they do use pints over there. Right, that's good. So you've passed that one. There's just a couple more. If I was going to eat a snag in Australia, what am I eating?
Oh, mate, you are eating a good old snag on the barbie, which would be a sausage.
Oh.
This is Dom, by the way. Say hello, Dom.
Hi, mate.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, mate, we definitely do love a good snag down here.
Right, perfect. So you've got 2 out of 3. It's just the last one now to really confirm. This is a tough one, this. I had to deep dive AI to get this question. What is a Tim Tam slam?
Oh, a Tim Tam slam. Well, I'm going to say that's drop.
Go on.
That's a Tim Tam dunking it in. Mate, you actually, that's a tough one.
You were nearly there.
I think I know what it is.
Go on. Dom, say hello, by the way.
Hi, we did.
Go ahead.
Is it like the Tim Tam biscuits, which you can now buy in UK supermarkets thanks to TikTok?
Yeah.
And you bite each corner off it, and use it as a straw in your cup of tea. No, is that not it?
No, I don't think it is.
I saw Margot Robbie doing it on a YouTube video.
Reese, can you confirm? Can you confirm what it is? Is it a dunking of a biscuit?
I mean, Tim Tam, obviously, it's one of our famous biscuits that we have covered in chocolate. But I've never heard of a Tim Tam dunk.
A Tim Tam slam. It does sound a bit... Anyway, slam. Slam. We can confirm you're a true Australian. You've passed the test. Yeah. So I'm just gonna ask you not one thing. I'm just trying to explain it. So you probably don't listen to the podcast because nobody does. But the other week, I was trying. I had an interesting conversation about Dom with the seasons in Australia, and we all know that in summer in November, December time in Australia, it's warm. Okay.
Yep.
True.
Yes, 100%.
And July, August, it's colder. Or some parts of Australia are really cold, but it's colder. Okay. So what I want to know is. What I want to know is, and what I can't get my head around is, what do you call the period leading up to October, November?
October, November, that's what we'll be in right now. So technically to us, it's spring. Because it's spring, October, November, December.
Yep.
Sorry, no. It's September, October, November is your spring. And then December, January, Feb is your hottest months of the year in Australia, which is
So that's summer. That's summer. Yes. Tom, you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
Tom thought that you would still call December winter because we call it winter in the UK. But in Australia, it's summer. November, December is summer.
Yeah. So this is why, in we've always been against, like, opposite to say, you're America and that, and European, obviously, because in some, to us, summertime, which is our Christmas time, over there, it snows because it's winter.
That's right.
So that's how we always know, okay, because we get 35-degree plus days here, Christmas Day. Over there, like New York, famous for being snowing. So I would imagine the same over there.
So why don't I think you're probably doing it wrong then. Why don't you have Christmas?
Yeah, you're right. The whole nation of Australia is wrong and Tom is right. You should call it winter, like everybody else.
Let me finish. Why don't you have Christmas on like the 25th of August? Because isn't it
because
strange?
Jesus wasn't born on the 25th of August, you absolute what are you talking about?
Let me finish. You've got to let me finish, Tom. Is it not strange? Is it not nice to sit down with a hot chocolate in front of a roaring fire watching a Christmas film?
Mate, I dream of that. I've been dreaming of that for 36 years, mate.
So just do it in August.
The problem is our closest thing to that is Christmas in July.
Yeah, you're forgetting,
So,
Tom. It doesn't actually get cold enough to enjoy a hot chocolate and a roaring fire.
No, I
even
know.
in their winter.
No, but we still we can still like, autumn for us is really nice because you've got Halloween, it's cold, the leaves are brown. Winter comes, Christmas is usually colder. You got the fires roaring, blah, blah, blah. Whereas you think you flip that on its head, because they have 6 weeks off over December. That's they have 6 week holidays, don't you? Or January, whatever.
Yeah, because it's their summer though. Tom.
Yeah.
You
6 weeks or 12 weeks?
I just think they're doing it wrong.
They don't have to follow English rules just because
Yes, they do.
just because the Queen's on their banknotes.
Oh, Reese,
I dream of that. I love a cracked fire, some marshmallows, but unfortunately we're in the scorching heat. We're wearing thongs.
Yeah,
a singlet,
these
footy shorts.
That's it. These popular culture references. I think Neil Diamond did a song called "Hot August Night." That means nothing to you, does it?
Well, I think he
definitely not. And
understands the concept.
And you're right. You're right about saying, like, honestly, us on our coldest day. I mean, depending where you are in Australia, obviously, you go down to like Mount Kosciuszko. That's where it snows. But for someone in Sydney, I mean, a cold day in winter, you're not going below 15 degrees.
Oh my God, that's actually still quite warm.
Yeah.
That's a summer's day over here.
Yeah, and it's like, and we're like, oh, it's freezing. God, we got to rug up here. It's 15 degrees, So yeah. And that's really why it's funny when the English do come here and they're like, mate, how soft are you guys when it comes to winter? Because it's like, this is like us thinking, oh, is it possibly a beach day?
Every day's a beach day, I suppose, if you're British over there. Listen, Reese, thank you so much for coming on the call. I'll let you go.
No worries, man.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Anytime.
Yeah, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, man.
Buddy.
See you, somebody.
Cheers, mate.
Take care, buddy.
Thanks, bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care.
I am great friends with anybody that makes you look like a fool.
No. I had some really good arguments there because he did say, I'd love to hunker down.
Right.
So
it's this sort of naivety that is the reason there's a massive rise in racism in this country. Because you think you had a good argument against something that you cannot argue with.
I said to him, I thought I displayed my argument very, very well. You're doing it wrong. Have a Christmas in July. Have a Christmas in July.
That's like, how stupid does it sound though? That I think you're doing your business wrong. I think it's wrong the way that you've successfully sold.
Sorry.
Congratulations on getting a sale.
The timing of that.
But I think you're selling nail files all wrong.
Okay.
And the way that you've been able to build this successful business is wrong.
Okay, I take your opinion. I take it.
Yeah.
I will not shout at you or argue against it. Yeah. I will take your opinion, but I won't accept it.
Yeah, okay.
Did you react in the same way?
But your opinion on something that is a fact, that nature has dictated that when it's summer here, it's winter there, and when it's winter here, it's summer there.
You nearly got it wrong there.
Yeah. Your argument is so beyond the realms of stupidity.
They need to fall in line to Australians. They need to fall in line with the Western world.
But did you see the reaction on our social media? People could not believe that someone could be that silly. It did not go well for you at all on there.
No, it didn't. Anyway, we've cleared that up. I'm not going to go on about it. I've got an opinion on it. Like, the world is flat and all that. And so have you, which ties up nicely. It's time for listener feedback. So who's been in touch? Dom, do you want to do the Twitter one?
Oh, sure, yeah. Hang on.
You might as well.
The Twitter one's really long.
God.
This is from Matt at Skipton Bantam.
Right.
Wow, that is a long one. Hey up, lads.
Condense it.
Recently went to see Oasis in LA and had a pic taken outside the Rose Bowl with my City flag. Bradford City flag.
So he's basically just showing off to get in touch, right? Brilliant.
Yeah, he's done us there because we didn't get tickets.
Yeah,
We've been talking about that this morning, haven't we? We're really upset about it. Soon as I got it out, a bloke comes over from Queensbury and we had a natter. Queensbury's in Bradford, if you're not from the local area. What are the chances? Which got me thinking and remembering about a time 20 years ago when visiting SeaWorld in Florida. Got there at opening time, drove up to one of the many payment booths for the car park, sat in the car with my City top on, wound my window down, arm comes out of the payment booth to collect payment, City Gent tattoo on his forearm.
That's brilliant.
Absolutely. That is unreal. As soon as I noticed and he saw my City top, we both exclaimed, "No way!" and had a brief chat about how he'd moved from Wibsey 10 years ago. What the hell? That is mad.
It'd be hard to have a chat at a window going into a Disney, though, wouldn't it? You got to be quick then, haven't you?
Yeah, never got his name. as cars started papping their horns behind me,
Exactly.
got me thinking of a potential new feature for you. The strangest or weirdest or most unexpected places you've bumped into either people you know, old school friends, City fans, etc. And if you don't, hang on. Sorry, I've not had a glass of water this morning. And if you don't think it'll work, can you at least... Oh, sorry, he's going into the finer details
of the feature.
Yeah. If you don't think it'll work, can you at least put it out there one time for the most outlandish places fellow City fans have met? I bumped into one in Florida.
Go on then. You tell yours, I'll tell mine.
I went to... And it was kind of a guy that we've had contact with before, but it was a total accidental bump into. I went to watch Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
Orlando City play.
Yeah.
And Teddy had his Bradford City top on, and a City fan came up to us, and it was Phil, who lives in Florida. We kind of know him, but...
Phil Eidson?
Yeah, I'd not planned to bump into him, and we bumped into each other outside the stadium. Yeah.
No way.
Isn't that mad? And there were loads of, like, Rangers, Celtic fans, loads of them.
So does he go has he got a season ticket for them then?
Yeah, must have, yeah.
And the standard of football
'cause he
was
lives in-
what level compared to English football?
Honestly, I mean, it was a particularly
Conference?
bad... It was, even by their fans' admission, it was a bad game. But I genuinely, and I mean this wholeheartedly, think if you'd brought me on, I might have scored.
Give over.
It was really hard
Like
to watch.
Sunday League level?
It was really hard to watch.
Like Sunday League level?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, they were super fit.
Yeah.
Like, they were way fitter. But I reckon right place, right time, I'd have bang one in.
That's good. I like it.
But football's weird, and sport is weird at different levels.
Yeah, of course
Like,
it is.
Sometimes I will play an absolute blinder at 7-a-side, and other times I am a blob.
Yeah.
Touch of an absolute...
And it's not a true reflection. If you got on the pitch at Orlando thinking you'd probably be like, oh my God, they're actually quite all
Yeah,
right.
because when you think about it, when someone's half decent at 7-a-side, you're like, oh God.
Which means the level of Premier League to that level is astronomical.
Mate, the
Astronomical.
nuances between the differences in levels of football fascinates me. Because if a semi-professional footballer might play for like Eccleshill or something was to come and play in 5-a-side, we won't touch the ball.
No,
we won't
I know.
get near it. But then if he was to play against a Bradford City player, he won't get near it. And then if a Bradford City player was to play against a Championship player, won't get near it. And then Premier League, and then top-end Premier League, then Champions League. The differences are fucking mad.
So the gap between international and Premier League is massive. Premier League, every gap's massive. But then you think, how good can you actually get and be? Oh, it does blow my mind as well, actually. It's like the never-ending universe.
Yeah, because Mo Salah, unbelievable player, one of the best players ever to play in the Premier League, won't get near Messi. How good is Messi and Ronaldo? Yeah. How good are they?
Not now, but in the heyday.
It's unfathomable.
So my random bumping into is...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Was I'm trying to keep on track here.
Let me see if I can think of it.
Mine's good everywhere. My random bumping into is on the Rapids at Centre Parks when I had my man boobs out.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And it was Chris Dawkes from ITV.
Yeah.
And he went...
ITV Calendar's roving reporter.
Do you know what really awkward? He could have let me go. In terms of, he didn't need to say hello to me then. You know what the Rapids are like?
Oh, Chris is one of the nicest
Oh, he's
fellas,
lovely. You're going down really quick, and he literally screamed, Tom! And he could have said, oh, I'm not... This is awkward to be both half naked and on the Rapids here. But no, he called me over, and I went, oh my God, what are the chances?
Did you embrace?
We embraced.
Ooh.
That's my next question. And I could feel, he's like, his pecker against my thigh.
Oh my God.
And it
It will have been cold.
Yeah. And you know, when the I'm not going to say that, actually.
This is so weird. Chris probably didn't even think anything of that. And you've immediately thought, oh my God.
No, he might have thought the same. I thought, what's this blooming... Who's brought a snake down the Rapids with him?
Was there shrinkage? 'Cause of the cold?
No, it's warm. It's warm, actually. So, Gibby's also been in touch. And he agrees with me on the pyramids. That they're not man-made. How do you feel about that, mate? How would you like those eggs?
Again, it's a fool backing up another fool.
Ooh, interesting. Fine and talk. But it's cute to 2-1. Get one of your friends that believes you, and we'll go head to head.
Just because you can't understand it doesn't mean that there's got to be another explanation for it.
Who said I couldn't understand it? I can completely understand it. These blocks as big as this room being moved by humans. Yeah, whatever. Giants are aliens. Giants are... No, not aliens, sorry. Giants are technology that we've never...
Why have we never found a giant skeleton?
Well, they have, haven't they?
No, AI might have shown you an image of one, but...
Zoomed in. They have.
Have they?
Yeah,
Where?
Cambodia.
Is that true?
No, it's not somewhere like Cambodia.
You can't just make
like
stuff
a third world country.
Again, this is like the flat Earth thing.
Don't you
remember that group? There was a group of people in America that tried to prove the Earth was flat, and they accidentally proved it was round.
No. That's brilliant. How? What did they like? Because I know they do a lot of stuff with lights.
It was light. So
over
they
water.
had one light, and they were going, well, the Earth's flat, so I'll be able to shine this super strong light in a straight line for 12 miles, and you'll be able to see it at the other end because the Earth's perfectly flat, and it was blocked because of the curvature of the Earth.
I bet they were like, the torch is faulty, the light's faulty. Right, we've done 5 minutes, so we just a couple more things to do. We're nearly done all features, to be honest with you. There is a little story I want to tell you. Remember we used to do Hall of Shame, where I used to do cringy stuff?
Yeah. I mean, there's been a couple of them already this episode. The Australia thing.
No, literally in person. Like, if I start to tell my cousin some of these stories, he walks out of the room. So if you can't deal with cringe, basically, switch off now. Because what happened to me...
Is this you saying something in front of someone and again?
No, it's something that happened this week. But if you don't like cringe, skip this part. It'll probably go on for about 5 minutes. But I've also got a jingle, and I want you to listen to the jingle.
I've got my headphones on.
This is the jingle for cringe of the week.
Would you like to know the truth about the stories regarding me taking my trousers down?
That's Greg Wallace.
Right, we've got to be really, really careful here.
Why?
Because he's actually not being found guilty of any of that.
Yeah, but he's still cringy, innit?
Yeah, it's cringy, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for clearing up, though.
Not as cringy as the fallout of that is that he was really defiant, so he kept making videos of how to make like affordable food, and he was going, "I'm going to make cheese on toast," stuff like that. Just smash some tomatoes into it.
Is that what?
Wow, Greg.
So as part of that, he were doing a cooking show as part of the like.
Well, like basically trying to make working class meals.
So can it be the jingle though? I think it'd be quite.
Yeah. Would you like to know the truth about the stories regarding me taking my trousers down?
Cringe of the week.
Yeah.
Maybe we can work on that.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It might need a bit of music, yeah.
So it was the morning after Newcastle. So what time did you get in after Newcastle?
1:30 a.m.
Yeah. So I got in at similar time, 1 a.m. Absolutely knackered. Up early. It was chucking it down with rain. So I barely slept.
The A1. Sorry, just to add detail to this story. The A1 on the way home from Newcastle back to our area is horrendous.
It was closed.
It's one lane closed. Pitch black.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And people on the other side of the road are driving with the full beams on. Yeah. So when that comes towards you on a pitch black road, you're blind.
You basically
I'm driving blind on the
flash them back?
At 70 miles an hour.
And then they just closed it. Why close? The door. These people don't have the foresight to think, right, any big event going on? Is Sam Fender playing at the stadium? Oh, no. Anything else going on? Is there a football match on? Other think.
Yeah, well, I stopped on the way back to get a coffee to perk myself up a bit. And I was talking to a lorry driver, and he was saying, "Oh, has there been a game on?" Thought there must have been, because there's never any traffic on this road at this time of night.
Yeah, well, that's the only reason. Yeah. You're going to or from Newcastle on a Tuesday night, innit? Or Wednesday night, whatever. So I that's when I ignored Google Maps, ended up in Durham. And Nico noticed, he went, "I'm going to see what they're doing in these roadworks." And do you know what he said? He made a really good, quite funny observation. He went, "Dad, I swear they just come and put cones out, and that's a job, and they take them away at morning." So what do you mean? He goes, "Well, there's no diggers around. They're actually not doing anything. So they maybe just come, put cones out, and then take them away."
Yeah.
I went, yeah, they're not actually doing out. It's weird.
Yeah.
Cutting a bush down for 17-mile cones.
The theory in our car was that they work overnight so they don't disturb the daytime traffic.
But did you see any work?
I saw a lot of cones.
Exactly. Cone putter hours. So I was knackered anyway. Got back in the morning. The boys wanted to lift to school, okay? So I'm half asleep, and then I had a customer kicking off and ringing me over a complaint. Oh, God, it was a nightmare. Anyway, so I'm half asleep. I drop the kids off at school. I come down this road, and I'm coming down this quiet cul-de-sac road, and I'm thinking, this is just a corner. So I go to turn the corner. It turns out it's a junction, and I literally rammed into the side of this Audi.
Oh, my God.
Like, incredibly close. I noticed there was a kid in the car.
Oh, my God.
I'm, like, shaking up. I hang up on the customer. I'm like, oh, my God. And I look in my mirror, and it's one of the cricket dads.
Oh.
Look at Dom's face.
And did you start effing and jeffing at each other?
He gets on his horn for like 30 seconds. And I'm like, he doesn't know it's me. He literally doesn't know.
Unless he does know it's you, and it's a perfect time for him to kick off.
I've got a white van with a very recognisable number plate. It's basically
Tafts. It's your
initials. Literally an initial fat backwards. That's what they used to call me at school. And So I'm looking in the mirror thinking, oh my God, it's Neil. And then his son's in the car as well, like looking dead scared. And he's like, he's on the borderline of road rage. Then he has a realization that it's me. So hand comes off the horn. He like looks shocked. We both drive off sheepishly. I go one way, he goes other. Oh. And I get in and I'm like, oh. So I text another couple of the cricket dads and I'm like, should I ring him? Because there's a chance he doesn't know it's me. Look, you're cringing.
Yeah.
It's a chance he doesn't know it's me. So if I don't ring him, then I'm going to flag it up.
Do you know what I'd have done immediately? Put a text in the group or to him personally and just said, hi, Neil, excuse me, next time I'm trying to cross a junction, can you not be in front of me, please?
As a joke.
Tension over.
Yeah. So, I did do that. I did nothing. In fact, I emailed the head of PR and comms who used to work for the government, who now is the head of PR and comms at Lightcliffe Cricket Club. It's unbelievable. He used to work for the Prime
Seems like overkill.
Honestly.
What have you got going on?
This guy...
What sort of scandals are going on at Lightcliffe Cricket Club?
I don't think he's PR. He's just head of comms, but he used to do comms for political parties, and now he's doing it for a cricket club, and it's the best comms you've ever seen from a cricket club. Anyway, so I messaged him and said, what do I do? And he was just laughing. He was like, maybe you've got to say something, like whatever. And then he went, no, don't say anything. Anyway, it's over. This was a week ago.
You've not said anything to each other?
Playing golf last night.
With him?
No, I was Nico. Guess who walks onto the golf course?
Neil.
I looked at him, he looked at me. Across like the
so you're falling out now? You're not.
Well, he goes. So I look at him. He looks at me. Hand in there. You all right, Neil? And we just both stare at each other. And I'm thinking, one of us has got to break the ice here. So I'm like, I just went. I feel a bit sheepish.
Oh God!
Because I thought
you're dealing with it is cringier than the actual incident.
So I feel a bit sheepish. And he went, why?
Oh.
So I thought.
You don't know.
So now I'm not only at a junction in life and in the accident, I'm in a junction in this what I do, this decision.
It would have been easy if you just hit him. The car, I mean, not just punched it.
Yeah, taking him and his kid out. So I was like, all right, now in my head I'm thinking, so now there's a delay. There's a long delay in my reply.
Oh.
Because in my head I'm thinking,
do
I carry on the lie and not say anything? I thought, I can't. So then I went, white van, nearly sidewinded you. And he went, I thought that were you. So he knew.
Oh, so it's over. Tension.
It's over.
Tension eased.
Oh my God. I was like, I was literally sweating. Like, it was horrible. Anyways, had a bit of banter about it. He sent me a message later on of a GIF. Yeah.
Oh.
Of a car crashing.
Oh my God. Is that what we end the show on? Cringe.
Do you ever do out cringeworthy?
Yeah, all the time. All the time. I have a terrible, terrible memory for regaling stories, though.
Oh dear. Which is quite good because you've got a good memory for regaling like random stats. Right? This should be a feature. It won't be a feature. I'm going to name a celebrity.
I think it's autism.
I'm going to name a celebrity, and I bet you can say something random about her.
Her?
Oh, it was going to be a she. Well done. You've picked it up.
Try it.
Are you ready? God, I can't think of a celebrity. Leanne Rimes.
Yeah, that's a struggle.
Celine Dion.
She's got that. Celine Dion's got that. I can't remember the name of the disease that makes you stiff. So she's just permanent.
What, arousal?
No, it's awful.
That's a joke. That was a joke.
She has to move like this. She can't move her neck.
Oh my God.
Yeah, horrendous. But point proven.
Dom's not got a cringe of the week. He's got a random fact of the week. You must remember a cringe story.
We've the most recent one is obvious, the bargain hunt one. Because ultimately it's cost us our place on bargain.
Yeah, we've not updated you on this, but Dom will update you. What's happened?
So as you know, we kind of got asked to audition for bargain hunt, so we did it. Everything was going swimmingly, as we'd spoken about on a previous podcast, and it got to a point. Tom had already upset them a little bit by saying he'd never ever watch bargain hunt, and her face, honestly, you'd think Tom had taken a shit on the Zoom call. But then it got to a bit where they said, imagine you two found an item, you've got £50 left, and you found an item that you're really passionate about, you want to buy it. You think that's the great item, it's perfect for making profit. But then your expert comes along and says he wants to spend the £50 on something else. What do you do? And I jokingly said, I just beat him up and buy my item. And she didn't laugh
at all. That was
she looked appalled.
So that was a cringe moment. I think we've actually already told the listeners.
We have.
So I think that's probably worse than what I said about not knowing any of the presenters.
Yeah, definitely worse. But despite the fact we were almost guaranteed to be on it,
it was clearly a joke.
That got pulled.
Yeah.
That did not happen.
So they didn't reply to us, they didn't email us, and then did you WhatsApp her in the end?
Well, she told us basically we were on. And then...
Yeah, she did, yeah.
And then I actually think what's happened is they've Googled us, seen this shit podcast and be like, we can't have them on.
Yeah, we only take podcasts that have more than 15
But I thought,
viewers.
it's because we were already too much online. Either they thought we were too polished, or we've said some things that they don't agree with on the internet.
I don't think we've ever been polished. You're polished when you work for Sporting Life. I have never been polished.
That makes you cringe, doesn't it? Seeing me being polished online.
No, a bit.
It makes me cringe. I'm just lying to myself.
What's really interesting?
Do you know
what's interesting is, do you tell people at work this? Because this is literally going on record. All right, nobody watches it.
No, we got into this industry, and the reason we got to do loads of amazing things and become friends with amazing people is because we were unique and our personalities came out. Yeah. That the best tool in my arsenal is that, and I don't get to use it on the formal stuff.
I'm surprised they don't say, right, let's have Dom Unhinged on horse racing.
Dom Unhinged. That's a good one, actually.
So, like, where you're allowed to break out the mould of being commercial, because it is commercial.
Well, but there are a couple of videos where I've been myself. I did NFL training with Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yes, that were good.
And I did horse race ride training, and that was all right.
I bet they are best 2 videos.
My favourite 2, yeah.
And I bet the best performing platform.
Absolutely, yeah.
So why don't they see that and think, all right, let's do more Dom Unhinged and stick him on a blooming camel?
Well, it was called Dom Does. Dom Does NFL. Dom Does. Yeah, I don't know.
A bit like you're dating.
But now I'm too old. Look at me. Grey.
I
don't know why I said it like that. Grey. I'm all grey and ruined.
Anyway, we've done enough. Thank you for listening. Please get in touch, Manhood. The WhatsApp number is on the Spotify profile, and it's manhoodpod@gmail.com.
Do you know what? I had loads more stuff to contribute to this episode, and...
We'll contribute now.
Forgot it all.
Okay.
I made notes, forgot to look at them. I kind of like you doing running orders now. This is great.
Do you like it?
Yeah, this is what you used to do in the old days, and you stopped doing anything.
And do you like me? I like doing the desk me.
Yeah.
Let's finish on a sad corner. Dom, how do you raise a child on your own, in a house on your own?
With one income.
With one income.
With great difficulty. But I think we do, mate, between us, we do, I don't mean between us, like you help me raise my son. But I think we do a cracking job. Think of all the things we do for our kids. You know, we've done great holidays. Like, their memories is the most important thing, innit? Why can I hear voices?
I don't know, it's the clip I've cut.
But
I wanted something really sad for social media.
The most important thing, since you become a dad, is what your kids are going to remember when they're older. Creating memories for the kids.
Exactly.
We go to the nth degree to take them on really good holidays. Memories. To the football. We quit a successful show that we love doing because we wanted our kids to remember going to the footy with their dads.
And we literally blamed it on the kids, didn't we? Why you start the podcast? Them two over there. But not in a bad way.
I mean, we every time loads of people asked us at Newcastle, are you going to do the podcast? They go, I miss it. Why aren't you doing it? And just pointing at our kids, their fault. Their fault.
And when Dom
if you're going to hassle anyone about this, hassle those teenagers over there.
And when Dom says loads of people, you're thinking, yeah, but it was about one. But actually, what is weird, almost every week at City, 2 or 3 people come up to us and do say, bring back the podcast, bring back bands.
There was a weird... So Newcastle's probably the most anyone has approached us about it since we stopped doing it in person. It was brilliant. They were doing it in front of our kids as well, which made me feel like $1 billion. But there was a weird moment where one lad came over and he went, are you Dom Newton? And I was like, oh shit, this is a guy who I've probably been on a date with his ex-girlfriend or something like that, and I've upset him. And I honestly thought I was going to get hit. He had Stone Island on. I thought, this is it. I'm going to get battered. It's over. Getting battered here.
You're going to die at Newcastle, St James Park.
And I went, yeah, why? And he went, I love Banner's Banner. Oh, you're going to bring it back? And then he asked for a selfie. And I said, oh, Tom's there. Nah.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, that is interesting.
To be fair, it was hard to get to me. I don't think there was people in between him and me. There were 4 or 5 people. It was awkward to come down, and to be fair, I think you're in a weird way. We're both approachable, but you really appreciate it. I can see it in your eyes and your voice.
I love it. Do you know why that is?
It's genuine.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because I did all the work.
And on that, we'll end. Thank you for listening.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.